unit number 3, as well as we solved few MCQs from unit number 3. I think we solved MCQs of the last topic, error function, and then we started with the MCQs of previous topic also. So today we'll start with the unit number 4, and then tomorrow in one lecture we'll solve the MCQs, and in one lecture we'll continue with the unit number 4. So let me continue. So here we are. Start writing with me. Unit number 4. नया मंथ है, अच्छा मौसम है, तो we'll start with the new unit. Again, not for that. Since we have very less time now, only around 3 weeks are remaining, and then we have to complete the 3 units. It's a bit challenge for us. Okay, 1 minute. Why this is not working today, don't know. Hope everyone is fine and doing well. Complete the assignments. By Monday, you have to submit the tutorial assignment 1 and 2. Remaining will be given soon to you. Yes, today is 1/7/21. Right, unit 4. Curve tracing. It consists of two parts are there, right? One, curve tracing, right? Second, rectification. Okay. Then one more thing that I forget that we want to write right below this. Right, CO corresponding to this, where is them to around, right? C 108.3. Students will be, right with me, able to analyze and trace, not only analyze and able to trace the curve for given equation and measure arc length. Okay, and they should able to find arc length of the curve for the various curve. Arc length, that is sufficient. This is the CO that we want to, course outcome that we want to, that is our aim in this unit. Okay, so let me go through this. Yes. So Radon, we'll start with the curve tracing. Radon 4.1. Curve tracing. Starting with this part, curve tracing. Okay, so few definitions are there. Radon. Concave downward right. A curve definition is said to be concave downward at a point if portion of curve on both sides of tangent at that point lies below the tangent. Okay. Concave downward is also known as convex upward. One and same. Okay. So the portion of curve, suppose this is the curve, lies below the tangent. So say this is the point, and if we try to draw tangent to the curve at this point, okay, the portion of curve near the point, right, this part, it lies below the tangent. Okay, and therefore this is known as concave downward. Next add-on. Concave upward, exactly opposite of this, or convex downward. So a curve is said to be concave upward at a point if portion of curve on both sides of tangent at that point lies above the tangent. So say x-axis, y-axis, this is the origin, say this is the curve. Okay, so this is the point. So at this point curve is concave upward. Show x and y axis every time. Okay, now let me change the page. Let me consider one curve. You'll understand how the curve is. 1 minute only. So few basic things that we want to study in today's lecture, and then tomorrow probably we'll start to draw the curve. Suppose I have a curve like this. X-axis, y-axis, and I have a curve like this. Okay, so let me draw tangent at different points. Say I start drawing tangent to the curve at this point. How the tangent will be? Like this. So the curve lies below the tangent. So concave downward. Here also, if I try to draw the tangent, it will be like this. Okay, so this is concave downward part. You might have understood this. Okay. Again, if I try to draw tangent to the curve at this point, in this case also, the curve lies below the tangent. Now say, I want to draw tangent to the curve at this point. Now see, the curve lies above the tangent. If I draw tangent to the curve at this point, the curve lies above the tangent. So this part is, yes, concave upward. Hope you might be getting all these points. But there exists a point somewhere here where if we try to draw the tangent, right, not possible to draw the tangent and it will intersect the curve. So it will be not a tangent. Okay, so the point where the curve is divided in concave and convex part, or I'll say concave downward and concave upward part, that point is known as point of inflection. Okay, so done. Point of inflection. Understood now? Right. The point on the curve. I am audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The point on the curve that separates concave and convex part is known as. Okay, next multiple point, very important definition. A point through which more than one branch of the curve passes is known as. More than one branch of the curve passes. Okay, so for example, x-axis, y-axis, origin, and this is the point. Okay, so this is one branch of the curve. Okay, so it meets the curve at this point, say M point. This is another branch of the curve. This is third branch of the curve. This is the fourth branch of the curve. Okay, so four branches of the curve are passing through the point M. M is the multiple point. M multiple point. Hope everyone is getting this. Double point. Yes. What will be double point? Two branches of the curve passes through the same point. When two branches of curve passes through same point, it is known as double point. Okay, for example, two branches. This is the first branch. This is the second branch. Okay, double point. Getting everyone? But see, there are two double points. Two types of double points are there. Okay, we'll study them on the next page. Let me change the page.
Wait.
Okay. Enter. See now, understand the two different double points. X-axis, y-axis. First understand origin and say I have a curve like this. Like this. Okay. So this is the first branch and this is the second branch. Now I want to find tangent to the curve at the point of intersection. That is at the double point here. Say at the point N. Okay. So tangent will be like this. This is the tangent. Okay. So say this is the tangent T1. Okay. And another tangent will be like this. Right. This is the tangent T2. So how the tangents are? two different tangents to the two branches. Two branches, two tangents. Simple, very simple. Okay. Now consider second one. X-axis, Y-axis, origin. Okay. So I have one branch like this of the curve, and this is another symmetric. Okay, so this is the first branch, this is the second branch, and they are intersecting at the origin. Okay, now I have to find tangent to the first branch. It will be the x-axis itself. This is the tangent T1. Now, if I try to draw tangent to the second branch, that will be same only, right? So we have a single tangent which will work for both of the branches, for the first as well as second branch. Then this double point that is known as, denoted by C and known as cusp, and this is known as node. So two types of double points. Node, when tangent to the two branches at the point of intersection are distinct, the double point is known as node. Whenever the tangents are coincident, single tangent will work for both the branches, then the double point is known as cusp. Okay, so write node, draw the diagram of node. Cusp. A double point is said to be node if tangents at the point of intersection to the two branches are distinct, different. Okay, then again, a double point cusp is said to be cusp if tangents at the point of intersection to the two branches are coincident. Same tangent will work. Are coincident. Understood? Hope clear? Okay. Below this write down. To trace the curve, when it is given in one Cartesian form xy, polar form parametric form, and last is Rose curve. ओके, चलो एक एक पढ़ते हैं. Can I change the page? Understood basic things?
Just
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Curve in. Cartesian form. अच्छा, कोई बता सकता है कर्व यदि ट्रेस करना है, if you want to trace the curve and what is given? Cartesian equation is given, f of x y put some constant is given, say x square plus y square equal to 5 is given, या और कोई इक्वेशन दिया गया है 2x plus 3y square equal to 9 is given, ऐसे कुछ इक्वेशन है, we want to trace the curve. क्या क्या हमें पता होना चाहिए? Yes, anyone? What we should know about the curve so that we'll able to trace the curve? Yes. थोड़ा सा you have to speak, you have to answer the question.
Starting point and end point.
Starting point and that is so starting point, end
Trajectory.
point.
Intersection points.
Very good. Intersection with what?
X and Y.
Intersection with x and y axis. Trajectory. What is meaning of trajectory? Trajectory means curve, na? So trajectory, no any meaning at this moment of the trajectory. Yes, what we should know is
Locus of the curve.
what is that?
Locus.
Locus means set of points which is satisfied by the equation. That is the curve only, na? You are using different word for curve. Trajectory is the curve. Locus is the curve. Yes, okay, no problem. Anything else that we should know so that we'll be able to trace the curve? So that simply the curve is simplified. Someone told me the x and y points. Okay. So we'll take this type of tables.
Radius and angle.
What is that?
Radius and angle.
Aha, okay. If it is circle, then whatever you are saying is okay. But if it is not circle, that will not work. Okay. So we cannot generalize it. Okay. Any general point that we should know? Around 7 to 10 points we are considering about the curve. And at the end, we'll try to trace the rough curve. Exact curve it is not possible to trace using whatever information we are considering. For that, more information is required. Okay. So let me start with the different points. Okay. Start on 1. Symmetry. Suppose we know that curve is symmetric about x-axis. Symmetry you understand, na? This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Suppose we know curve above the x-axis, say it is like this. Okay, and we know that the curve is symmetric about x-axis. Can we trace the remaining part of curve like this? Okay. Since it is symmetric about x-axis, this actually it is not exactly symmetric. Too difficult to draw the symmetric curve from here. Okay. So if we fold about x-axis, they should match. That is known as symmetry. Okay. So symmetry. Inside that, write down 1. Right. If all powers of x are even, then curve is symmetric about. Yes, anyone remember? Anyone know this? If all the powers of x are same, even, the curve is symmetric about x axis or y axis? Y axis. इसको याद रखना है. Opposite है. ठीक है? Second, right. All powers of, I'm writing do, are symmetric. Then curve is symmetric about x axis. Okay, right. Third, if all powers of both x and y are even, circle, for example, circle, then curve is symmetric about both x and y axis. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. If equation of curve remains unchanged when x is replaced by y and y is replaced by x, that is x and y are interchanged, then curve is symmetric about, anyone? इसको लिखना है आपको सिर्फ x equal to y या y equal to x about line x equal to y. समझ में आ गया? अच्छा चलो मैं पूछता हूँ क्वेश्चन आपको. से समझना है. हाँ, say we want to check the symmetry of curve about this line 4x minus 3y equal to 0. Yes, कैसे चेक करना बताओ? Anyone? How to check symmetry of the curve about the line 4x minus 3y equal to 0? Instead of 0 you can take constant also, no any problem. What do you have to do? Very simple. Find value of x from here. Tell me what is x from here. 3y divided by 4, na? And what is y from same equation? 4x divided by 3. तो अब आपको क्या करना है? You replace x by 3y divided by 4 and y is to be replaced by 4x by 3. ये करना है आपको. ठीक है? Sorry. Replace x by whatever the value of x, 3y divided by 4 in this case, replace y by 4x by 3. And if equation remains unchanged, this is very important, huh? Equation should remain unchanged. Then the curve is symmetric about the line 4x minus 3y equal to 0. Getting everyone? Should I repeat it? Say we want to check symmetry of the curve about this line. From this line you obtain the value of x, obtain the value of y. Now you replace x by that value of x and y by the corresponding value of y. And if equation of curve remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about 4x minus 3y equal to 0. Hope this is clear. Okay. Let me continue. Next, shut down, change the page. We'll consider this point in next few definitions. Right. Fifth. Sorry. Yes. Right. If equation of curve remains unchanged when x is replaced by minus y and y is replaced by minus x. then curve is symmetric about line. Yes, कोई बता सकता है कौन सी लाइन होगी? Can anyone tell me what the equation of line will be? Simple है, x replaced by minus y है, y replaced by minus x है, तो यहाँ से आप इक्वेशन लिखो ना, x इक्वल टू माइनस वाई, y इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स, दोनों से एक ही आंसर आ रहा है, y प्लस x इक्वल टू 0 या y इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स, 9y इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स. गेटिंग एवरीवन? समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Sixth, right, if equation of curve remains unchanged when x is replaced by minus x, y is replaced by minus y, then curve is symmetric. Yes, symmetric about what? Simple है, देखो ये है, this is the plane, xy plane है ना, this is the origin, this is positive x, this is positive y, x is to be replaced by minus x, right, y is to be replaced by minus y, तो इससे क्या होगा, ये प्लस x प्लस माइनस y है, हम यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे माइनस x माइनस y, यानी क्या है, अपोजिट क्वाड्रेंट है, you might have understood. Okay, so it's symmetric in opposite quadrant. Hope you are getting it. Hope everyone is getting this point. Okay, next, ये पहला पॉइंट हो गया. चलो सेकंड पॉइंट पढ़ते हैं. पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. इसलिए बताया था थोड़ी देर पहले कि we should know the point of intersection. Okay, तो inside that write down origin. अच्छा, can anyone tell me how to check whether curve is passing through origin or not? कैसे चेक करना है when a curve will pass through origin? Yes, anyone?
Put x equals to 0, then y should
Okay.
be 0.
Absolutely. Or substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 0. We should get left hand side equal to
Yes, sir.
right hand side. No problem. Or the equation should be free from absolute constant. Absolute constant समझते हैं ना? 5. x square plus y square equal to 9. So 9 is absolute constant. So 9 x square लिखा मैंने, तो 9 कोएफिशिएंट है. That is not absolute constant. Okay. So write down. If x equal to 0, y equal to 0, satisfy equation of curve, then it passes through origin. Okay, suppose we know that the curve passes through origin. अब आगे क्या करना है? Okay, slow down. Tangent at origin. इसके लिए for this we want to use the Newton's method. Okay, slow down. By Newton's method. So here also there is Newton. By Newton's method to find, 1 minute, to find tangent to the curve at origin equate to 0, the lowest degree term. That's it. सबसे कम जिसका डिग्री है उसको 0 करो, उसको इक्वेट टू 0 करो. You will get the tangent to the curve at origin. सब ये याद रखना है आपको. You have to remember all these things very well. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Can I change the page?
1 minute.
हाँ लिखो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं, पेज नंबर 6, third point. So till we studied symmetry and point of intersection, now we're at third point, intercept. X intercept. क्या होता है X intercept? The point where curve intersect x axis. Simple. Okay, what is y intercept? The point where curve intersect y axis. सिंपल है. ओके, तो ये है फॉर एग्जांपल, ये कर्व है. तो ए बी और सी, क्या है ए बी सी? एक्स इंटरसेप्ट. ओके, और ये जो पॉइंट है डी, डी क्या है? वाई इंटरसेप्ट. उसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या हो सकते हैं सी के? फॉर एग्जांपल 5 0 हो सकता है. बी के कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या हो सकते हैं? -1 0 हो सकते हैं. ए के कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या हो सकते हैं? -3 0 हो सकते हैं. तो सब में एक कॉमन चीज है, वन कॉमन थिंग इज देयर इन ए बी सी. व्हाट इज दैट? y इक्वल टू
X और Y
0.
equals to 0.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, x नहीं ना, y ओनली. y इक्वल टू 0. वेराज यदि d हमने लिया तो क्या हो सकता है? सॉरी, 0, x coordinate is 0, and what about the y coordinate? Say -3. So what is y intercept? X equal to 0. Okay, so x intercept, right? To find x intercept, put y equal to 0. Y intercept to find, put x equal to 0. हाँ, इसको याद रखो. कंसेप्ट समझना है. आई थिंक मेनी ऑफ यू नो इट वेरी वेल. ओके, देन यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द प्रोसीजर्स. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. अच्छा, टेंजेंट से व्हाट विल कम टू नो अबाउट द कर्व बाय फाइंडिंग टेंजेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल ये कर्व है, समझते हैं थोड़ा सा. शायद ये आपको सब पता रहेगा. थोड़ा सा मैं रिवाइज करता हूं, नहीं है तो याद रखना है आपको. स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन, स्लोप ऑफ एक्स एक्सिस, क्या है स्लोप? 0 है ना? 0. हाँ, वेरी गुड. स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन विच मेक्स एंगल 45 डिग्री, इसका स्लोप कितना है? 0, सॉरी 1 है. और वाई एक्सिस का स्लोप कितना होता है? इंफिनिटी. ये कैसे याद रखना है? फॉर दैट वी शुड नो द inclination. So what is angle made by x axis with itself? 0. Okay, so inclination 0 है. tan of 0 0 है. How much is this angle? pi by 4. Okay, और ये है tan of pi by 4. tan of pi by 4 कितना है? 1 है. और ये टोटल कितना है इंक्लिनेशन? pi by 2. Okay, and what is tan pi by 2? Infinity. Okay, so if I take any line here, इसका स्लोप क्या रहेगा? 0.1 फॉर एग्जांपल. इसका स्लोप हो सकता है 0.5, इसका स्लोप हो सकता है 0.7, इसका स्लोप हो सकता है 0.8, और इसका स्लोप आएगा 1. सो इट इंक्रीजेस फ्रॉम 0, ऐसे इंक्रीज हो रहा है. यहां 1 आएगा. इसके आगे थोड़ा सा ड्रास्टिक चेंज विल बी देयर. सो यहाँ पे 10 हो सकता है. स्लोप इज 10, स्लोप इज 100, स्लोप इज 1000, slope is 1 lakh, slope is 1 crore, slope is infinite. Hope everyone know this. Okay, what is slope here? यहाँ पे 0 है, यहाँ पे भी कितना है? 0 है. ओके, तो ये फिर देखो अब क्या हो रहा है, डिक्रीज हो रहा है या नहीं, क्या है, यू फाइंड इट. ओके, so considering this, let me consider one more curve and we'll try to understand. So ये हमने समझा अभी, हाँ, स्लोप कैसे चेंज होता है. Let me change the page. So थोड़ा सा now I will connect the slope. So in previous part we connected derivative with the slope. Derivative means slope, और slope कैसे change होता है, that we understood. Now we'll understand how we can use this for a curve. इसको कर्व के लिए कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं. तो लेट मी टेक अ कर्व. सपोज ये कर्व, ठीक है. तो सपोज आई ऑब्टेन टेंजेंट टू द कर्व एट दिस पॉइंट. सो व्हाट इज स्लोप, व्हाट विल बी द टेंजेंट? 0. दैट इज व्हाट विल बी dy by dx हियर, 0. ओके, नाउ सपोज आई ऑब्टेन टेंजेंट हियर. ये ऐसे कुछ टेंजेंट है, तो इसका स्लोप अराउंड 1 हो सकता है ना. That is dy by dx for the curve at this point will be 1. Okay, now suppose I obtain tangent somewhere here. तो ये इसका स्लोप कितना हो सकता है? For example 10. So at this point dy by dx for the curve will be 10. Okay, चलो मुझे थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंड करने दीजिए कर्व. Suppose curve is like this. Now suppose I want to find tangent to curve at this point somewhere here. ये अब टेंजेंट ऐसे है. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट विल बी द स्लोप? फॉर एग्जांपल से माइनस 100. सो dy by dx at this point will be -100. So slope से how the curve is, that will come to know at that point. Slope at a point will come to know about the curve at that point. Okay, so write down below that, write down 1. Right, if dy by dx equal to 0 at a point, then tangent to the curve at that point will be parallel to x-axis. So if derivative is 0 at a particular point on the curve, how the tangent will be? Parallel to x-axis. Simple. Okay, then if dy by dx equal to infinity at a point, then tangent to the curve at that point will be parallel to what?
y-axis.
Y-axis. Absolutely, y-axis. Okay, और एक नया कंसेप्ट पढ़ते हैं अभी. Next, asymptote. Anyone know what is asymptote? Anyone know what is asymptote?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What is asymptote?
जेव्हा
Y
तुम्ही
equal-
इन्फिनिटीला जातात tangent at infinity.
Very good. Correct. So see, y equal to e raised to x curve is like this. So where this curve will intersect x-axis? At -infinity. Okay. So x-axis is asymptote. Okay. let me take one more example. Y equal to log of x to the base e. So logarithm का ग्राफ हमें पता है कैसे रहता है ना? So ग्राफ ऐसे रहता है. So y axis is asymptote. समझ में आ गया आपको? So tangent to the curve at infinity is known as asymptote. Infinity means it include plus infinity as well as minus infinity. Okay, so let me change the page. आपको asymptote की पहले definition लिखनी है, then we have to write how to find asymptote. Okay, so let me change the page. Now, tangent to the curve at infinity is known as tangent to the curve at infinity is known as asymptote. Okay, now write down how to find asymptote parallel to x-axis. Write down to find asymptote, to find asymptote to the curve please small change, to find asymptote parallel to x-axis equate to 0 coefficient of highest degree term in x. हो सकता है asymptote will not exist. Many times asymptote does not exist. There is no any problem. But this is the procedure. Parallel to y-axis. To find asymptote parallel to y-axis equate to 0 coefficient of highest degree term in y. Highest degree term in y. Next, थोड़ा खत्म करते हैं इसको, 2-3 मिनट लगेंगे. एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ कर्व, ये एग्जांपल के वक्त ही समझ में आएगा. राइट इक्वेशन ऑफ कर्व, राइट विथ मी, राइट इक्वेशन ऑफ कर्व as y square equal to function of x or x square equal to some function of y. ये पहले करना है, दोनों में से एक करना है, दोनों नहीं करना है. One of them. Check existence of curve for different values of x and y. How to check? We'll understand. Check existence of curve for different values of x and y. Okay. Next है ना, लूप. लूप समझते हैं ना, क्लोज्ड कर्व. अभी लूप है या नहीं है हमें चेक करना है. We want to check whether loop exists or not. Okay, so loop exists. 3 conditions are there. If let 1, there are टू x और y intercept, दोनों में से एक होना चाहिए, दोनों, if it is that both x and y intercepts are there is no problem. There are two x intercepts or two y intercepts or both. Okay. Second, curve exists between these two intercepts. Curve should exist between these two intercepts. Third, curve does not exist on either side, maybe left side or left side, either side of these intercept. Okay. If it is so, then the loop will exist. Then next, only 2 minutes. Table of values, that we'll understand. So now we have to consider different values of x and y, considering existence, considering symmetry, and then we have to trace the curve. Okay, last point. Trace the curve. Trace the rough curve. We'll understand it tomorrow. Okay, so please, this will be a request from my side. Please go through all these notes, try to remember maximum number of things so that you will understand examples tomorrow. Okay. One. Second, those who registered for the this 1 minute only, then I'll leave you. Those who have registered for the UPSC MPSC foundation course, if anyone else